New Year's Eve, Angel Reese posted a video on Instagram where she claimed to be clapping back at the haters. Grow up. Would you please grow up?
Angel Reese is the talk of the town once again, and unfortunately, it's all for the wrong reasons. Now she's making headlines for a New Year's Eve outfit that would make even Kim Kardashian blush. But this isn't just about a wrong wardrobe choice, folks.
The only thing Angel Reese accomplished on New Year's Eve was validating her critics.
It's about a young player who seems more interested in chasing likes than getting better on the court. And guess what? The internet has had enough. Reese's latest attention-seeking stunt backfired so badly, she had to delete her Instagram account in shame. You know it's bad when your own fans are telling you to log off. But is there something deeper behind all this that we are not seeing? Is Reese setting us up for another PR stunt? Are you ready? Let's go.
I want you to remember Angel Reese doing what WNBA players do best, whining and complaining, painting themselves as the ultimate victim.
You know what they say, dress for the job you want. But what job exactly is Angel Reese going for here? Because last time I checked, Instagram model wasn't part of her basketball contract.
While the rest of us were watching the fireworks, or maybe you were working hard on your New Year's hangover, Angel Reese, she was busy making a fool of herself.
Picture this. It's New Year's Eve, and while most of us are deciding between sweatpants or jeans, Angel Reese had other plans. And boy, did she have plans. Let's just say her outfit left little to the imagination. And when I say little, I mean microscopic.
How in the hell are you clapping back at the haters by exploiting yourself?
So, what was this jaw-dropping ensemble that had everyone talking? Imagine a mocha-colored animal print gown that looked like it was painted on. We're talking a neckline that plunged deeper than the Mariana Trench, a leg slit that went higher than the Statue of Liberty, and a cutout design that exposed more of her midsection than a bikini. It was the kind of dress that makes you wonder if there was a fabric shortage we didn't know about.
If you're constantly posting bikini pictures on Instagram, if you're constantly posting pictures of yourself where you're basically wearing nothing, you're leaving absolutely nothing to the imagination, then you're likely going to develop a following of lonely men.
Now, let's talk about the immediate social media reaction. Because trust me, the internet had opinions. From fire emojis to face palms, the online world was buzzing. Some fans were all about it, praising Reese's beauty and confidence. You know the type. Slay queen, and all that jazz. But then there were others who weren't so impressed. They were hitting that comment section faster than Reese hits the court, calling her out for attention-seeking and setting a not-so-great example for young fans.
Doesn't change the fact that Angel Reese is destroying her mainstream appeal.
She wore an outfit so provocative, so daring, that it made people question if she was trying to break the internet or break her image as a professional athlete. It was a dress that screamed, "Look at me," louder than any trash talk on the court ever could. You'd think after this, Angel might take a step back, maybe throw on a turtleneck and some sweatpants, lay low for a bit. But guess what? The story was just getting started, because when you're Angel Reese, apparently, there's no such thing as too much attention. Even if it means your own fans are telling you to cool it.
I don't think Angel Reese has anyone in her corner that is willing to tell her no. I don't think Angel Reese has anyone in her circle that's willing to say, you know, don't do that. That's not a good idea.
And she's not yet done, because this New Year's Eve outfit, it was just the appetizer in the full-course meal of Angel Reese's social media meltdown. This wasn't the first time Reese has posted provocative things. At first, it seemed like business as usual. Reese posts a jaw-dropping photo. Fans go wild. But this time, something was different. The comment section wasn't just filled with heart eyes and fire emojis. We're talking raised eyebrows, face palms, and a whole lot of concerns, even from her own supporters.
You know what I think this is? This is a desperate cry for attention. This is Angel Reese begging to be noticed. But the real question is, why? Why is Angel Reese willing to humiliate herself to be noticed on social media? Why is Angel Reese willing to embarrass herself to receive validation from lonely dudes?
Let's break it down. Fans weren't just questioning her fashion choices. They were calling her out for attention-seeking and wondering if she'd forgotten she's a basketball player. One fan hit the nail on the head. That girl wants so much attention. It's not funny no more. Is she working on her game to be a better basketball player? That's the real question. You know it's bad when your own supporters are asking if you remember how to dribble a ball. Disappointing doesn't even begin to cover it. But here's the reality. These weren't just random comments. These were die-hard Reese supporters having some serious second thoughts. The same people who used to defend her every move were now wondering if they'd backed the wrong horse.
Angel Reese can exploit herself. Angel Reese can use her feminine powers. The problem, though, with that approach, it's not sustainable long term.
So how did fans really react to Angel's controversial outfit? With a mix of confusion, disappointment, and a whole lot of, "We expected better from you," with her own fan base turning on her. You'd think Reese would take a hint, maybe post a workout video or, I don't know, touch a basketball. But nope, she had other plans. And trust me, what she did next is going to make you wonder if she's ever heard of the phrase, "quit while you're ahead." Are you ready to find out what she did next? If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. We know watching this video takes some of your time, and we appreciate you. Now back to the action.
Angel Reese was heavily criticized for posting this video, and rightfully so. According to the Daily Mail, the criticism was so harsh, Angel Reese, she deleted her Instagram. She deleted her cash cow. She deleted one of her revenue streams.
Guess what happens when you can't stand the heat? In Angel Reese's case, you delete the whole kitchen. That's right, folks. Our basketball-turned-Instagram star decided to pull a vanishing act that would make Houdini jealous. Picture this. 1 minute, Angel's Instagram is popping with likes, comments, and that oh-so-controversial New Year's Eve outfit. The next, poof, gone. Like magic, but way less fun. By January 3rd, 2025, Angel's Instagram handle, AngelReese5, had disappeared faster than Indiana Fever tickets. Now, you might be thinking, was this a tech glitch? Did someone hack her account? Nah, it looks like Angel Reese just hit the nuclear option on her social media presence. She didn't just log off, she went full scorched earth on her Instagram.
But the point is, Angel Reese is seeking short-term validation. She is seeking short-term attention while possibly sacrificing her legacy.
Let's break down the timeline, shall we? We've got the New Year's Eve post that set the internet on fire, followed by a tsunami of backlash from fans and critics alike. And then, silence. No apology post, no damage control, just nothing. It was like watching a car crash in slow motion, except the car decided to drive itself off a cliff instead of facing the traffic. You know what happened next, right? The internet lost its collective mind. Fans were confused, critics were gloating, and everyone and their grandma had a theory about what was going on. Some thought she'd been hacked. Others wondered if her PR team had finally wrestled her phone away. And let's be real, there were probably a few who hoped she'd decided to retire from social media altogether. But here's where it gets really interesting. Some folks had a different theory about why she went dark. Get this, they actually thought she might be doing it to focus on basketball. I know, it sounds crazy, but hear me out. See, Angel's got this thing called the Unrivaled League coming up on January 17th, 2025. It's kind of a big deal in the basketball world, so some of her die-hard fans started spreading this idea that maybe, just maybe, she'd deleted her social media to buckle down and focus on her game. Now, you might be thinking, hold up, is there any truth to that? Well, let's look at the facts. Has Angel ever deleted her social media before a big basketball event? Nope. Has she shown any signs of prioritizing her game over her Instagram fame lately? Also nope. So, while it's a nice thought, it's about as likely as the Washington Mystics winning a WNBA championship anytime soon.
What I do know is, someone in her inner circle needs to tell her no. It's one thing to pose for the swimsuit edition. It's one thing to model bikinis for whatever designer brand is popular right now. But it is completely different when you're exploiting yourself on social media for attention. We hear complaints from WNBA players all the time about them not being taken seriously. We constantly hear these complaints from WNBA players that they're not treated the same as the men. I wonder why. Hard to be taken seriously when you're not taking yourself seriously.
So, Angel's gone dark. But what does this mean for her career? And more importantly, what does it say about her? Well, it says she's got the impulse control of a toddler in a candy store, for one. It also shows that when the going gets tough, Angel Reese doesn't get going. She gets deleting. Here's the thing about social media. It's like a boomerang. You can throw it away, but it always comes back. And when Angel decides to resurface, because let's face it, she will, she's going to have a lot of explaining to do. Will she come back with a newfound focus on basketball? Or will she double down on the attention-seeking behavior? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. This disappearing act is just the latest chapter in the Angel Reese saga. And something tells me it's far from the last. So grab your popcorn, folks. This show's just getting started.
I know the media likes to claim that Angel Reese is the face of the WNBA. I know the media likes to claim that Angel Reese is the reason that normal people are now watching pretend basketball. But what happened on New Year's Eve, what Angel Reese brought on herself, it's another example of the clear difference between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
Let's play a game of Spot the Difference. In this corner, we have Angel Reese, the social media star. In the other, Caitlin Clark, the basketball phenom. The contrast couldn't be clearer if it was written in neon lights. While Reese is busy attempting to break the internet with her jaw-dropping outfits and headline-grabbing antics, Clark is, well, actually playing basketball. You know that thing they're both supposed to be doing? It's like watching two people prepare for a marathon. One's posting selfies in running gear, while the other's actually hitting the pavement.
Caitlin Clark is treated like a professional basketball player because that's how she presents herself to the public. With Angel Reese, it's the complete opposite.
But here's the thing. It's not just about their Instagram feeds, it's about their whole approach to being a pro athlete. Reese seems to think she's auditioning for the next season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, while Clark's acting like she's got a championship to win. Crazy, right? Let's hear Sue Bird's advice to them a few months back. Let's break it down. In the off-season, Reese is making waves with her provocative posts and attention-seeking stunts. Meanwhile, Clark's keeping it low-key, focusing on training, winning awards, and community work. It's like comparing a fireworks show to a well-oiled machine. One's all flash, the other's all substance.
But the video is the symptom to the real problem. Throughout their careers, and this will probably be the case for the rest of their careers, but throughout their career, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they have been compared to each other. Whether it's fair or not doesn't really matter. It's the reality.
And don't even get me started on their public image. Reese is all about that look at me attitude. Every post, every outfit, every move screams, "Hey world, I exist." Clark, she's letting her game do the talking. You know, like a professional athlete or something. But here's the million-dollar question. Which strategy is actually working? Well, let's look at the scoreboard, shall we? Caitlin Clark's been racking up the accolades like they're going out of style. She was named Rookie of the Year, snagging 66 out of 67 votes. That's not just winning, that's dominating. Not to mention 62 records broken, first-team All-WNBA as a rookie, and a mountain of Athlete of the Year awards. She's becoming the golden girl of women's basketball, a role model for young athletes everywhere. You know, the kind of player parents want their kids to look up to.
Angel Reese wins the national championship. Who was everyone talking about? Caitlin Clark. Last year, Angel Reese went on an historic streak of fake double-doubles. The media was incessant with their promotion of Angel Reese. Even though she was clearly stat padding, the media, they were treating this streak like it was real. That streak was as real as a fake fight in the WWE. But even with the constant promotion from the mainstream media, who were people talking about? Caitlin Clark.
So, how does Angel Reese's social media drama compare to Caitlin Clark's professional focus? It's like comparing apples to, well, basketballs. One's leaving a trail of controversy and deleted accounts, while the other's leaving a trail of broken records and inspired fans. With such different approaches, you've got to wonder, what's really driving Angel Reese's behavior? Is it just a desperate cry for attention? A misguided attempt to stay relevant? Or is there something deeper going on? Here's the thing about Angel Reese. She's got some level of talent, no doubt. But talent only gets you so far when you're your own worst enemy. And right now, Reese is playing defense against herself harder than any opponent on the court.
10 years from now, hell, even by this time next year, no one is going to remember what Angel Reese did on New Year's Eve. More than likely, this embarrassment, it will be forgotten by this time next week, which is probably why Angel Reese feels the need to constantly feed the machine.
Let's be real for a second. The upcoming unrivaled league season starting January 17, 2025, is Reese's chance to prove she's more than just Instagram fodder. And she's got a lot to prove. 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds per game? Not too shabby. But you know what's even better? Hitting wide-open layups. The real question isn't whether Angel can bounce back from this social media meltdown. It's whether she wants to. Because at the end of the day, you can delete your Instagram, but you can't delete the choices that got you there. Will she show up ready to play? Or will she be too busy planning her next viral moment? So what's next for Angel Reese? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the ball's in her court now. Let's see if she remembers how to play with it. Because in the game of basketball, likes and shares don't win championships. Hard work and focus do. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.